Ladies and gentlemen, about 2,000 years ago, Zeus had two bastard children and he sent them to Earth to make the world's greatest podcast. And here we are. John Farmer, James Wilson. We're hoping you're entertained. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, show us support. We're gonna turn this on. First bit.
Yeah, we do it.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're not animals. All right, podcasters have feelings too.
Yeah, we came from Zeus. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Zeus?
his two bastard children.
Pardon my co-host's blasphemous outburst, everybody. Sorry about that. Praise Jesus. So
Well,
how's it going, man?
It's no, it's going good, man. Yeah, it's hanging in there. Went and did a class this week. Helped with the work, and didn't have like, because when you go away or whatever, it's something you don't have to do like the yard shit, but it's still waiting there for you and getting worse.
Yeah,
by the day. So yeah,
that's how I feel about going on vacation. The work's just piling up, and then when I come back, it's gonna be twice as busy.
Yeah, isn't it crazy though that they've got us conditioned to think that we so concerned about like the work aspect. I mean, well, I guess work, but I mean, I guess cutting your grass and shit and doing stuff like that, but.
Yeah, I don't want to do that on a Saturday, but hey, it's got to be done.
Would you ever? I was just thinking.
Easter egg.
Would you ever do like one of those long-term cruises? Like, they got some that are you can actually. That not almost buy, but like $500,000 or something. But it's like a 60 to 90 day cruise, all over the fucking world, like 100 and something fucking ports.
I've seen one that's like a year long, and it goes all over the world.
Would you ever do that?
I don't know. Maybe if I was retired, but I don't know. That's a foreign concept to me. My parents loved going on the cruises. And they go on like the week-long ones, but still like a whole year or even 90 days, that's a while. Yeah. Even going to Hawaii, that's like 3 weeks or more. But no, I don't think I would want to just live on a cruise ship for a year.
I think anything past like 30 to 60 days would just turn into like a sport of endurance. Like getting back on, and it begins to get repetitive unless you can completely disconnect from whatever your situation was. If you're a billionaire or something, you're like, well, you know what? I got people living in the house to take care of the house for me. Like, so I don't have to worry about, there's a landscaper, there's all this shit, so I can just go disappear for 100. Well,
I could disappear for
a retired billionaire,
days.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess billionaires don't take too many breaks.
Yeah, I think there are retired couples who just live on cruise ships now.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that just like, hey, we want to book the trip for the next one next week, so we don't have to leave the ship. It's like, sorry, we're booked up.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we wanted to stay longer.
It wasn't until. Huh. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We are our own producers as well.
We're getting quite a budget now, though. We're going to hire some producers and some fact checkers.
Yeah, I know. Everybody keep subscribing. You keep telling your friends about us. Thank you for the support. Get it out there. Tell more people. Just stop people on the street and tell them.
Have you heard of I Was Just Thinking podcast? Yes.
No.
Hell yeah.
But
Yeah, we are our own producers, and we're not technical professionals. All right.
Oh, so what I was thinking, it wasn't until, sorry, it just came back to me in a flash. And with my age and memory, if I don't get it out there quick, it's just gonna be, yep, lost it again.
Would you go on a cruise ship for a year?
uh, yeah,
Yeah, why not?
yeah, I'll do it.
Go see the world.
Yeah, the sounds be interesting, but like I said, just that monotony of, oh, okay, well, what's it gonna be? All you can eat buffet. I'd come back like that's 600 pound life.
It started with the cruise ship I went on. And just started overeating. And when I got off from vacation, I got off the cruise ship and I just kept overeating.
I wonder if they would have to have some sort of like dietitian, like, right?
Who, the 600 people? The 600-pound people?
Oh no, that's.
Who are you talking about?
No, like the year-long cruise ships. Like you would imagine, because you couldn't just have like a 7 day cruise. You couldn't just have that package open at all times, because, like you said, yeah, people just come back to.
Yeah, I definitely.
You come back with like a 90% obesity rate. Just
yeah, I definitely indulged when I was on the cruise.
Yeah.
A lot of mixed drinks. My pee was actually turning very neon yellow after like 5 days.
Yeah.
I didn't know why. I thought it was maybe just the sugar from mixed drinks or something, but it just started turning a weird color.
Yeah.
And it was from something I was eating on the cruise ship, because they got a lot of food.
Yeah, I used to go over the top too. But so outside of a cruise, something like a yacht. So I think about like a yacht. What would that be like? Just going and living on that? Because it wasn't until Ukraine when they started seizing all these fucking yachts from these Russian oligarchs.
Like, and shit, give me a yacht.
Like they said, oh, another $500 million yacht. I was like,
dang,
helicopter pads on it. I'm like, man,
I want one of those.
Now, if it's a little more like that, yeah, I can say on one of those for a while.
Yeah, crazy, badass luxury yacht.
Yeah.
It's not like overcrowded. There's like a good amount of people on board, but it's not like a zoo, like Carnival Cruise Lines.
Like 50 bitches.
No offense to the cruise lines. They're fun. I've been on a few. And I would go on one again. My parents love them. They're going on one next week. They're going on a European one next year. They're sailing out from somewhere on the East Coast, which is insane.
What do you think the odds are of banging like a Disney character if you went on like a Disney cruise?
Oh, very.
Or what are the chances like?
Probably very low. Because on Carnival, there's this one gal who was an employee. She was explaining like the employees are not supposed to be associated or hanging out with any of the passengers ever. Yeah. Like outside of their job or like shit like that. So I'm sure even on a Disney cruise they're even more strict about that, and that just be pretty risky of that Disney character per se to be fraternizing with the John Smith or whatever the dude's names are in those movies. There's John Smith and Pocahontas.
You're like cruising, you're like looking through the fucking Disney crowd and you say, oh yeah, that's John Smith, motherfucker. It's like, like, yeah.
Yeah, they have strict rules on the cruise ships about associating with the passengers.
The only name
it could happen.
Huh? The only name I remember And I was like, remember some this redneck kid. I didn't meet a lot of. It was whites, blacks, and Spanish, and so if you get some like maybe one or two Chineses, but yeah, I mean, so where I grew up, I mean, it was just it really wasn't a melting pot by any means.
Yeah.
So you get on this cruise, and you know they got all these like people from all different countries working the cruise lines and everything. And the guy was like Romeo. I was like,
Romeo.
but then, like I said, I was laughing at all these names and everything. It wasn't too.
Let's have a drink.
You know what, Romeo, you motherfucker! If you don't subscribe, we're coming on a cruise ship.
Michelob Ultra, y'all.
Hey.
Give us that sponsorship.
Hey, here we go. The tens of people need to know about Michelob Ultra. Hold on.
I got a serious inquiry. I'm inquiring
Yes.
on the direction of the toilet paper roll that you use when you put a new roll on the thingy.
The spindle.
Is that what it's called? A spindle?
No, I'm not sure.
Some Rumpelstiltskin shit. Do you have it so it goes down? Or
in the front?
Do you have it coming from the top or the bottom when you pull the TP? I'll be honest now.
Now, you know what's funny is that you mentioned this. This is really... I've seen a lot of like videos, and I have... on the toilet, spent a lot of time and formulated
Same here.
an official response
Me too.
to this question.
Me too. Oh my god, me too.
Yeah, just sitting there. I'm like, you know what? Here's my reasoning. So,
You first. Go ahead.
if you got the roll, it's coming from the bottom or the back. So the roll is going this way. So you pull it from the back, not the
front from the top.
And the reason I do that is because I worked. I used to build communication towers, long 20 plus years ago, and yeah. So one of the things you have to do is you have to set up the little. Almost like sawhorse type things with the wheels on it. So you you put because it comes in on the spools, the large spools. I mean, sometimes it's about 300 feet up.
Okay.
So, but when you do that, you pull it here. So when it's getting fed up into the air, when you're pulling it, it's pulling down, and it naturally unwinds this way instead of pulling this way, because if something happens and I'm not able to feed it off, it's putting unnatural force up and in. So
that's an even better official response than mine. That's really good official response. That's the same thing I say, for the simple reason, when you put in a fresh roll on the spindle, the spool, if you come from the top, it just keeps breaking off.
Yeah.
So if you go from the bottom, you can pull it out and it won't break off, and you don't have to go tissue by tissue.
The doodle paper.
It goes on the bottom, people.
Yeah.
So when you pull it, it goes down with gravity. It's science. It is science. But yeah, that's a good answer. I was just thinking about butt napkins.
Doodle paper. Alright. Yeah, I'm all in on the pull from the bottom. Like I said, there's been a lot of reels and shit on like Facebook and everything and posts. So I put a lot of thought in there. Well, something I was thinking and it happens. It's happened to me, and I've done it. Speaking of toilet paper, well, I was thinking about how many times do you use a towel?
Yes, this age-old debate as well. Yes.
So then, but then I went even further. For me, I'll use it 4, 5, 6 days or something. Now because I hang it up, I feel this. But
You could be drying your face off with the spot like you were drying your balls off the day before.
well, I might be starting to
be conscious of that. I usually dry my face off with one of the edges of the towel to avoid getting a ball towel on my face.
I'm just gonna start making. I want to make towels that are brown on one side and pink on the other. So the brown side is what you wash your balls with. The pink side's like your face, and the pink and the stink. That's what it'll be called.
Yeah, they should differentiate the sides
of
the towel. That's funny.
But,
no, but 4 or 5 days in a row using a towel, that's pretty messed up, man, in my opinion. I don't give a fuck. If I was poor, I'm not saying you're poor, you're definitely not poor. If I was poor, I might do that, but I just do one and done. Do one, throw it in the laundry, and it's done.
I might have to start reviewing my towel turnover policy.
Maybe like 2 times is okay. You know, you hang it up after you use it and it dries out.
Yeah.
I still don't do that. I guess I'm just.
I didn't get one of those things. You know, in the NFL behind the benches, they got these little helmet things where you can put your helmet on, and it's got a vent going to it. It's got all these little holes, so they set the helmet on it.
Nice.
So you make it like just a little. Make one for a towel. Have just a bunch of holes at the top, and you just throw your towel on it. Help dry it out.
Nice. Man, they got some high-tech stuff in the professional sports.
Yeah.
It's like, here's a professional ball dryer here. These things are $10,000 a unit. We'll put them next to the showers back there. I've seen some of their locker rooms too, and it's like pretty balling, dude. It's not it's not no YMCA locker room, that's for sure.
Remember, I worked at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah.
So we were in and out of their locker rooms, like Arthur Blank suite. I mean, these guys are well taken care of. Even the shitty ass Falcons. I'm like, man, you know what? They ought to have like little gates. You know, I say, you know what? If you win 2 games in a row, y'all get the massage room again.
That's what you do to kids at daycare. It's like, guys, I'm disappointed with your loss today. The TV room's off limits after 8 p.m. now.
Arthur Blake's out there with gold stars. He's out there, all right, Matt Ryan, you get a star today.
Oh, man.
That's 2 for the year.
Yeah, they need to get their shit together. Good old Falcons. When does football season start?
September-ish. Yeah, preseason is like early mid-August.
Weren't they going to do another league? Another football league?
Yeah, it's going on right now. XFL.
Yeah, that's right.
Dwayne The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is
he a player?
No, he's like, I think one of the owners. One of the owners of the league that helped get it kicked off.
Oh, that's random. Well, hey, that's more football, more players, all new players, no NFL players. Seems like
we almost like
to keep up with it.
It's like I haven't watched the game over yet, so.
What does it come on? Because I haven't watched the game of it either. I haven't seen a game on or know anything about that. What you know about that?
What you know about that? I don't know. I ain't watched it either. I don't know much about it. But
Goddamn Falcons.
Fucking Falcons. You know what?
I was just thinking right here. That's our best logo ever. Like and subscribe, please. We love you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, because of the Falcons, this is what they forced me to do. Actually, I won't be saying that. Forget I said that. They never force anybody to drink. Especially not around 12:30, 1 o'clock on a Sunday morning.
Is that what time it is?
Huh?
Is that what time it is? It's late. Should have been there on Sunday morning, hanging my hair. Ain't got no time. That's the Dirty Bird, Super Bird.
Super Bird.
Super Bird tequila, $20 bottle. How much is Patron nowadays? Is that probably like $40 for a 750 milliliter?
I don't even know, man.
No, you don't drink the good shit.
Well, I try not to have too much around in the house.
Oh, yeah. Probably a good idea.
It flows.
The liquor flows gracious.
It flows at about the same pace as the damn Mick Ultra. I forget that. I'm like, oh, man, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I forget it's. Well, I'm just drinking the same speed as the damn.
Yeah. That's cool.
Alright, so. I'm just thinking one more thing.
What's on your mind, James?
You know, we were talking about the towels.
Don't forget to bring one.
Yeah, so when you're standing there, you don't have a towel. What I do is I'll squeegee myself. I was like this. And sometimes, because we were talking about toilet paper too, I've actually used toilet paper to dab myself. Like,
yikes.
All my clothes, like my shirt that I taken off, I've wiped myself dry with it.
Well, when that happens to me, I just bite the bullet and walk out of the shower and grab a towel from the cabinet.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a bitch. But no, I definitely don't just stand there and like drip dry. It's like, oh, I forgot a towel. I need to go grab one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I squeegee myself off. Kind of saves the towel some work.
See, and that's how I get 4 to 5 days of my towels. A good squeegee.
It barely has to dry anything up. It just wipes your balls off in your face and your hair. And
it's more of like a pampering. I get pampered at the end of my showers. That's,
yeah.
But
we like to get pampered.
Man, that's why I need more subscribers so I can get this pampered treatment. Come on.
Yeah, we want those yachts.
Alright, we got time for one more?
Yeah.
Alright.
Shit.
I'm pulling from the list of shit that I think about. Have you ever been cut by a knife by somebody else?
I like how that's vague. It's not like, have you ever been in a knife fight? But you're kind of asking.
Yeah, because my example wasn't a knife fight. I've got an example.
I guess I've never been cut by someone else, no. But I have cut myself with my buddy Chris's blade one time years ago. And he was like legitimately stoked. Like, I'm awesome. That blade has touched blood. That's so badass. I just had like a gash on my head. And he was like, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I was playing with it, but no one else has ever cut me.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
We were at a Waffle House one time, and it was a friend of mine named David. His girlfriend at the time was, I mean, I was good friends with her. I mean, we got along great. And, but we went to the Waffle House, and the dude, he was like, oh, man, what the fuck y'all doing? And somehow we got to talk about cutting, and I'm over here just cutting some fucking country ham. And damn, I was like, you won't fucking cut me. And she reaches over, I was like, this some motherfucker, you cut me.
I seen that on a show. Pretty much that's what happened on the show The Bear.
The Bear.
Just talking shit, and this lady like stabbed the dude. They were in the kitchen. It was a kitchen show. Damn, y'all chefs is crazy. You knife-wielding maniacs acting crazy. I would never want to be a chef, dude. All those people working with Gordon Ramsay, I just don't understand. I don't understand it. Maybe one day owning your own 5-star restaurant, sure, but yeah, I just don't want to be a chef, the high pressure. It's like, fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
I want a chef to cook for me. I don't want to be the chef. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I never have been. You know, I always wanted to be. I never got a job in service, like doing waitering, waitress, whatever you fucking call it, waiting. I always wanted to. I always figured I could get. I thought you could get decent tips or some shit like that, but never. Yeah, not a cook.
Yeah, I've never technically been a waiter, but I've delivered food, worked in a sub shop for 4+ years. It's a bitch, man. I don't like working in the food industry, but it's so essential though. I wish they'd get paid more.
Yeah. But
probably, yeah.
Yeah, alright.
We can roll it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we told you once, we told you twice. If you ain't listening by now, that means you joined the masses and have already jumped off. Subscribe, like, tell us what we're doing. We need your help. With your help, we can make this your show. This is our show together. Alright, so in the meantime, John Farmer, James Wilson, peace.